Well, welcome back, everybody. Now, most of you guys are using probably the double-sided magnet. How would you like to learn a different strategy, a different way to find better treasures and better luck using just a double-sided magnet? So, obviously here in Canada, it's winter time, so it's a little hard to do a magnet fishing video in 2 feet of ice on these lakes and rivers and stuff. So let's go on inside, grab ourselves a hot cup of coffee, and I'm going to explain to you a better strategy and a better way where you're going to improve the odds of getting those treasures with just a double-sided magnet. Now, I know there's a lot of you guys out there, whatever, well, don't have the funds, whatever, to go buy a 360 magnet. So, some of them anywhere from $200 to $400. And, it's pretty expensive. The person doesn't have the money to get one of them for magnet fishing. So, like these 360 magnets, whatever, yeah, they're nice. They're great magnets. Anything 360, yeah, it's going to cling on to it. But you notice with a 360 magnet, the eye bolt's always on top. So it's getting pulled like this, and it's going through rocks like this on a 360. It's constantly moving, but you're dragging it like this. So anything goes near that 360 magnet, well, definitely it's going to cling on to it. So I'm going to show you a different way with a double-sided magnet to improve that odds for you. And I know once you see this, you're going to say, oh yeah, right on, maybe my double-sided magnet ain't that bad. So when you go to Patlum Online Products and you order yourself a magnet and you can't afford these 360s, get yourself a double-sided magnet. They're a little bit cheaper of a cost, but they do work good. When I started my videos, that's the first thing I ever used was a double-sided magnet. And I remember when them magnets first came out, they were the bomb until the 360s came out. Now they're getting bigger and better and everything else. Now they got the cube and all that. But I know for a fact, with a double-sided magnet, you can improve those odds on catching more and more of those treasures. So I'm going to show you today. Okay, now with your double-sided magnet, right? Back when I first got into magnet fishing, that's what I had was the double-sided. And my eye bolt was connected to here. So when it was getting drug, it's getting pulled just like this, right? Even like through the train, it could be rock bottom or whatever. And it can be flipping around, like it's flipping like this, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, you do find treasures. It'll flip on top of something. And yeah, you'll find something. But to improve the odds of it, now we know our 360 magnets, no matter which ones you buy, well, the eye bolt's always on top because it is a 360 magnet, right? So they're getting pulled like this. That's how they're getting pulled through the water. Or if you're dipping from a dock, right? But when your eye bolt is on this side, you're dipping from the dock, it's going down like this. You might want, or you're going to bounce it back and forth here like this. But you could miss that treasure, right? But if it's like this, it's going to improve your odds that way. So anyways, I'm going to use this jar lid here just for an example. Now, if the eye bolt was on the side here, now it's getting pulled through the mud, it's getting pulled through the lake, and this is what's happening. So it's going through whatever, and there's your treasure. Totally misses it, right? Even if I brought it back. See? See? Totally missing that treasure. So now if you put your eye bolt on top like this, now when you're pulling it, it's going to be like a 360 magnet. It's getting pulled like this, and it's like this, going through the water, right? So then you take your treasure. There it is. Now I'm pulling, my double-sided magnet is getting pulled this way. So as it's going along, look at that. Connects right away. See, pulling this way, it's going to grab it. Even if it just half-ass missed it. See? Then you can pull your treasure up. So just a neat little strategy that All it was, I was just cleaning magnets whenever I got really thinking about it. Now, I know you guys are going to say, okay, what about the bigger double-sided magnets? Like Beast Magnets has got the 3,600-pound magnet. It's going to be a little bit harder pulling, and it's probably might be on an angle like that, but your ropes, if you're up higher, well, no, it's going to be like this. So it'd be a little bit more digging, more harder pulling, but your odds is going to be 100% better than pulling it like this. See that? Guaranteed. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, won't the magnet snag more? But to me, whatever, it's no different than your 360 magnets. The eye bolt's on top, same roundness and everything else is a double-sided magnet. So the snagging part of it, whatever, is going to be no different than having a 360 magnet or a double-sided magnet. But I know it's going to improve your odds for you, and I really hope this video helps you to try it and see. I know here in Canada, like myself, I can't wait to go and try this theory. I didn't get a chance to try it because, like I said, I was cleaning magnets or whatever, getting things ready for, through the winter here. And like I say, it's a little too hard to magnet fish, whatever, through 2 feet of ice. But springtime is coming. It's just right around the corner, and oh, I can't wait. But try it and see. There's a lot of you guys out there, whatever, that don't get their Canadian winters like this. Or maybe you guys can try it right away and leave me a comment and see if it improved for you. I guarantee you, I know it will. Like I said, if you're bobbing from the side of a bridge or anything like that from a bridge, it's going to work for you. So, a little short of a video or whatever for you guys, but I thought, well, show you the strategy before springtime comes and we all start magnet fishing again. I know I am going to try it myself and see. I'm going to use my magnet from Platinum Online Products and get that big beast magnet, that 3,600-pound double-sided. And I already switched my eye bolts and everything on all my double-sided magnets. So I'm going to try it and see, and I'm going to do a video on it. So anyways, short and sweet. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and we'll see you guys back on that water. Have fun, everybody, and you guys have a great weekend.